Hi folks, Victor the Magician here. You may have noticed at the start of this episode and also the last one that we now have a title card, or I now have a title card. I'm saying we like there's this huge production team behind this. It's just me. It's just me sitting in my room doing card tricks for you. But I am trying to make this a bit more professional slowly. We've introduced the title card. We're hopefully going to get like a sort of a little jingle to go on the front of the show, maybe actually add some end credits, and hopefully soon we'll start filming somewhere a little bit more auspicious than this. Today though, I want to show you something really classic, one of the best tricks in Magic in my opinion, and the deck we're going to use to do it are these black hole playing cards. These are by Riffle Shuffle playing cards. They are really unique. They've got this sort of retro futurist aesthetic. If I show you the back, you can see we've got this sort of almost like how the 1960s would have imagined the future. And you can see that in place of the traditional kings, queens and jacks, the face cards have this sort of astronaut, spaceman design going on. They're really awesome cards. Just a quick shout out to the the International Magic Shop, which is in Farringdon, where I bought these. If you're in the London area, I recommend you check them out. They're a really great resource for magicians and particularly for cardists. What I'm going to try to do for you today with these cards is called a triumph, and I'll show you how that works. You see, a triumph is all about mixing up a deck and then unmixing it magically. So obviously we'll start with, because these are black hole cards, we'll start with the hyperspace cut. Now this is a cut I invented. At some point I'll give you an instructional video. And then a few nice fair onto the table cuts as well. And a nice shuffle just to show you they really are muddled up. But that's not really very impressive. I mean, obviously the cards were muddled up to begin with. I've just muddled them up so more the deck wasn't in a particular order. So what I'm actually going to do, give the cards another couple of cuts so I can show them to you face up. And then I'm going to cut them into two halves, one face up and one face down, like so. They are face up and face down. And what we're going to do is we're going to interweave as closely as possible the face up and face down cards. Oops. It's going to take a moment because I want to get them quite well interweaved. I don't want to, you know, leave big blocks. But yeah, I think we've done it basically all right there. You can see that we've got face up and face down going into one another. The face cards, I'm just going to push them down into the deck like that. Yep, they really are going in. They really should be fairly well interweaved. So if I cut the cards a few times, you can see we've got face up and face down, face up and face up, face down and face up. They really are muddled up in there. Now, we're going to use the reality warping, time warping powers of a black hole to send this deck back in time to when there was basically, you know, no muddling, that all the cards were the same way up. So what I'm going to do, first of all, turn the top card over, just like that. That's just to cycle the deck up, and then to rewind it, we just do this. Then you get it, rewinding the deck. I'm just being incredibly silly now. Or at least it might appear that way. But the reality is that if I spread through the deck, like so, you'll see that all the cards are now the same way up. They are all face down. In fact, there we are. I can do this to show you that they are all face up on the other side. There are no double backed. That's not how we did it. There's nothing like that. Now, as I said, that effect is called a triumph. It's one of the greatest effects in Magic. I can't claim to have any ownership of that trick. It's done by many, many magicians. But I did think you deserve to see it. It is an amazing illusion. And I'll show you something more original next time. So I will see you soon for more magic. Thank you very much.